Hi, now that we're past the deadline for the ABLE loan applications, clients are still going to need to be able to access those applications that they submitted to make changes that are requested from the Miami Open for Business financing team based on initial review of the application. In order to make those changes, the process is going to be a little different than it was before the application deadline. So now, in order to make those changes that we're going to be requesting, this is the process that you'll do. You'll actually log on to the site using the same account that you used in order to submit the application. If you cannot remember your username, we can look that up for you based on your email address. And if you cannot remember your password, we can reset your password. But do not create a new account thinking that you're going to be able to log in and access your already submitted application, because you won't be able to. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to come here and you're going to actually log in using whatever username and password you used in order to complete your application. Normally there would have been a link here that said click here. Since we are now closed, our deadline is closed, the process now will include you going to the link to access applications. The only applications that you'll be able to see are the ones that you submitted with the profile that you're using to log in. This link will be included in the email that we send out, asking you to make adjustments to the application. And TA providers will also have access to this link if you are seeking assistance from a TA provider. If you cannot locate this link on your either request for additional information or your TA provider is unable to help you access it, please send us a text message and we'll gladly send it over to you separately. So once you come here and you click on this link, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. It says open applications. You're going to scroll down. You'll notice that all of these applications are actually closed, but you're still going to scroll down. Once you hit here where it says ABLE, you'll start to see whatever, depending on what dollar amount you applied for. Had you applied for a $10,000 loan application, your loan application would appear here in the $10,000 area. If you would have applied for a loan up to $25,000, then you would have seen, you'll see a link here. So you'll click on the link that says pending final decision. Only applications that are pending final decision can be updated. Once you click that link, again, you're going to scroll all the way down till you see the answers that you submitted on your application. So these are all the answers that would have been submitted on the application when you originally sent them in. You'll notice these are all dummy answers simply because this is an application that we use for the purposes of training. You'll scroll all the way down. These are all the answers that you submitted, as well as the attachments that you sent in with your application. You'll see these are all attachments. They're actually they're live links. So if you needed to open up one of the attachments that you sent in, you can do that in order to save it to your own computer, have access to it at a later time, whatever. Once you hit the bottom here, you're going to hit edit entry. Again, you'll scroll down. And now all of these responses are live. You can make any changes that you want. If you wanted to add an additional TA provider, if you wanted to add, change your EIN number, etc. For the purposes of this application, let's say that you are adjusting the dollar amount that you want to apply for to $15,000. You can make that change. You can scroll down. You can continue to make changes, as many changes as you need to make based on the list of either clarifications, changes, or additions that we needed in order to complete the review of your application. You'll again scroll all the way to the bottom. Something important to note is that if we've asked you for an additional attachment, Please do not delete the attachments that are already on your application. We may have already started to use those attachments in calculations. We simply, if we're asking you to add something, let's say we want you to add your 2020 three tax return because you only submitted your 2022 tax return. We don't want you to delete this tax return. We want you to select an additional file, add that file to what's already there, not actually take anything out. Once you've made the modifications that you want to make during this session, you're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. And this time, instead of hitting edit entry, you're going to hit update. Once you select update, whatever changes you've made to your application are now saved. So you'd be able to scroll back down. And if you recall, this was originally $10 and I made this 15,000. So as you can see, the changes have already been made. You don't have to make all of the changes in one session. You can continue to access the link until you're complete. What we do ask is that once you are complete making all of the changes, additions, modifications that we've requested, that you let us know by email. Unfortunately, the system does not let us know once all of the items that we've requested have been complete. So once you're complete with your changes, you're going to shoot us over an email that simply says, this is Maria with the Miami Open for Business program. I've completed the edits that you've requested. The application is now ready to be re-reviewed. So once you send us just a quick short email letting us know that it's okay to re-review your application, we will put it back in the queue for re-review. If you have any questions regarding this process, we invite you to reach out to your technical assistance provider. We also invite you to send us a text message if you find yourself stuck or needing additional assistance with this process. Simply come to the Contact Us section of the website. And then we invite you to send us a text message using the text number that's listed here. Right here, don't want to wait, text us. This is the quickest, most efficient way to get a response. So we invite you to text us with any questions. Thank you.